Welcome back, everybody. We just had a bit of a break. We had some food. I just finished eating my food, or most of it. We did just finish the first matchup of the women's. We had Indonesia versus Brazil. Brazil was able to take it. The Uncharted Pinkers actually doing quite a nice job with the big comeback on Luxville. So that's really good. I mean, with only 3 teams and only, you know, the one round-robin matchups where they only have 2 matches to do, starting off with 1 win is already quite fantastic for Brazil.
Now we will be slowly moving into our second match. It will be Brazil versus Thailand now. So Brazil, this will be their last game to prove themselves or to make their names known to go up into the finals. If by any chance they are able to win again and make their scoreline 2 wins and 0 losses, they will probably have a very high chance of making it into the finals, because they've, you know, if they win here, they're gonna give Indonesia and Thailand 1 loss each, and it'll be either Indonesia and Thailand duking it off for that last win to make it up into the finals. Yeah. So this second game will be very important for Brazil.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if we had a 3-way tie and all the rounds were the same too.
Yeah.
Then I guess we would just have to do it again.
Yeah, just do it again. And we will
definitely a chance that happens.
Oh yeah, it's never impossible. Nothing is impossible. Especially
anything is possible.
That's
like been the theme of this. Yeah. Also, that some things are unfortunate as well. That's been our theme words of this entire
very
cast.
Unfortunate, and anything can happen.
Yeah.
Especially whenever For the Win came out yesterday for the European team.
Yeah.
I just had to keep mentioning and telling you guys that it's very unfortunate that one of the players did not get on the plane, and you know, For the Win had to play with 4. However, getting ready for our second match, and we've seen Brazil play, and they are solid. They were able to take 3 rounds on the attacking side of Luxville, which is pretty hard to do, but taking 3 rounds gave them an easy win when they went on the defense and was able to take 5 rounds and victory. But let's see how they will do in downtown against Thailand.
Yeah, downtown for the mix-up here. got some more room on this map. You have some longer pathways you can shoot down. It's not like you're cutting around corners and you're going through the house of Luxville, the giant mansion that it is. I feel like Brazil, they have their strategies down. I feel like they play very much like the male team as well. But you know, I'm curious to see what they're going to do on downtown now. And I also want to know how good is Thailand, because maybe Thailand comes in and it's like, boom, and we're like, okay, well, it looks like this team is by far the best. It's hard to know, but I think we are going to learn a lot about which team is the best from this next matchup. Yeah,
and definitely this since seeing Brazil play against Indonesia played very well as well. It wasn't a one-sided a game. It was only round differences. So if by seeing the second game, Brazil versus Thailand, we will know if Brazil is all the way at the top, or if Thailand is able to beat Brazil. Thailand may be all the way at the top, or if it's very evenly matched, may think Thailand and Indonesia may be pretty evenly matched for the third game to come. So this second game is going to allow us to set the standards of the female.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? You think Thailand is the best, or what do you think?
Regardless of skill levels or abilities of going around the map or making strategies actually and winning rounds or winning games, I'm just gonna have to repeat myself with what I said before. Since the male Brazilian team was unable to make it into the semifinals, regardless of whether Thailand is better in skill level, but if not, I'm gonna hope that Brazil female team at least makes it into the finals. Well, you rooted for the Indonesian team.
I was thinking the Indonesian team was going to be the best, but I don't know. It was a very, very close loss.
It was.
And I think it really depends on how good the Thai team is, I said before.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to see. If we could get into that as soon as possible, we could just see some great content where they were talking about their strategies and all that other stuff. But unfortunately, we didn't get to show that to you guys. But maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, might happen. But, just talking about how they felt about the tournament and what they happen in chances, and strategies, and stuff like that. But, yeah. How do you feel about the female play compared to the male? We saw a lot more grenade kills, or,
To be honest, seeing it was only one game, I guess, but from seeing that one game, Brazil versus, especially in Luxville, where there's very short corridors, so if a nade is thrown by your enemy all the way behind you, you run up, challenge your enemy. Right? If you're at the wrong position at the wrong time, you'll get nade, and we've seen a lot of nade kills, like you mentioned. So, but even with all the nade kills early on in the game, in the first early 4 rounds. After that, saw a lot of slow time. They were taking their time, trying to get as much information as possible, hearing their footsteps, seeing how many players are coming in, how many nades are thrown, and giving off information or trying to hide information away from your enemies. It just feels like the female team play both sides, whether you're on the attacking side or the defense. They are both playing it very passive, playing out the clock. And I mentioned that during first game that this is actually more of my style of gameplay that I like to do when I'm playing. And that being my style, I love watching other pro players doing what I like. And doing it, I'm like, all right, maybe I am doing something right when I'm playing. But during the male games, there were some teams who liked rushing in, trusting in their aim, and just rushing in. And sometimes it succeeded with double headshots, triple headshots.
Yeah.
But when that backfires, it just backfires all the way. You're not gonna come back from a failed rush.
Yeah.
So, I guess thinking about that right now. I am less of a risk taker and more of an information gatherer.
Yeah.
How about
I mean,
you?
that's why you're the sniper, yeah. I'm more of just the, I feel like I'm pretty balanced somewhere in the middle. I'm not going to be the guy that runs in with the SMGs, guns ablazing, But I don't really like to stay all the way back and play super passive. I like to picks, look for opportunities, and then go for it when I can. I feel like just the way that Point Blank is set up with the amount of grenades and explosives that you have, it's very hard to really pull off like an all-out aggressive strategy because especially at the highest level, they can pick up on that really quickly. They're like, oh, they're coming this way, they're coming this way. Immediately you back off and you set like a new area, and then you just spam grenades. You throw your C5, you say, okay, we're just going to push them back. And immediately the push is halted, and it really takes away a lot of the power. Maybe it's a bunch of health. God forbid you lose a player or a couple of them, do grenades and C5s, but I think that's part of the reason why most of the time they really see that if it's like sneak play where two players move up together and then they all of a sudden pop out to try to 2v1 where they're not expecting it, or even on the defensive they can do something similar where they're like, we know that they only like to send one player over here. Let's rush over there, take him out, and then back off, join our team again. So now we're on the defensive 5v4. Seen that a bunch.
Yeah, we've
especially
seen that
yesterday in the group stage where we had a variety of different teams and different strategies that they were bringing out.
Yeah, and we saw what you just mentioned. We saw one player actually in Luxville. I forget the team, to be honest, but one player rushed up into the corridors, picked one off, and while that player that picked the enemy off was coming back, his teammate was actually doing cover fire while he was running back through the corridor.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was like, wow, this is team play, this is communication, and this is what we get to see in the pro. I love seeing that kind of strats where a teammate goes out for a mission to take down an enemy, and he succeeds. And now it's your job to safely escort your teammate back with the cover fire. And when that succeeds, even though it's just a game, it feels good.
Yeah.
As if you have done something for your team or the other four teammates that you're playing with. And I'm pretty sure that makes that whole team happy. That kind of strat succeed.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's going to be something that they practiced a bunch. They're like, okay, this is a strike play we're going to go for, and you cover me. And it's like the stuff you see in the movies where, cover me, I'm going in, and blah, 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 blah. And obviously the good guys win all the time, and the good guys are always your. But seems like we've got everybody in the lobby. We're going to be jumping into this one in no time at all, guys. We have that information actually on our screen now. Have that in the past, but we're upgrading, and it looks like we're ready to jump in right away.
All right, the round has started, actually. They were doing the introduction for the map, but now already a kill, 2 kills, 3, 4 kills coming out already on either side. We have a player with 1 HP left already. And unfortunately for us, we have no sound again. But right now, we have Uncharted Pinkers comfortably with 3 players against 2 players, but it's really 1.1 because one player has only 1.
0.1 of a player.
Yeah.
We saw a pretty cool, where a 1 health player did kill 2 against, or 1 against 3 rather, but very, very rare position. And generally, when you get to that position, you have to play it very passively. So, Bazooka tries to jump on in, gets picked off. Now it's only Lism. All alone. Victoria, Rocky Rose by Tokyo Striker. I think Tokyo Striker must be the sponsor.
Maybe.
And so that's why they have Tokyo right in the front.
Yep.
But, you know, I'm just assuming at this point. I don't actually know. Nice try there to do something at the end. Get taken out. So Uncharted Pinkers off to a good start.
Yep, and it just seems as if Uncharted Pinkers, as I mentioned, were the passive. Well, they were both passive, Indonesia and Brazil. But Uncharted Pinkers, Brazilian female team, is very good at playing passive and gathering information, not rushing in hastily. And right now they are starting on the defensive side, so playing passive plus defending is very well matched. This is probably one of the reasons how and why they were able to take the first round with 2 players alive. And once again, 1 player down from Thailand already. Lism is down. Is the 1 player on Thailand with those. We'll see. This all 5 players alive.
DRN just holding down A-side. They have a player called Mets.
Yep.
The Mets here in Indonesia.
She is Tokyo Mets.
Yeah. Tokyo Mets. Okay.
Tokyo Mets.
It's their minor team.
Oh!
Whoa.
Okay. For combat.
Beyonce.
3v3 tied up now. Pinkers was up 5-4, but now it's tied up. How Rocky Rose will approach this. You may want to gather up all 3 players. Just rush towards one site. They know the defending side had to split up A and B.
Looks like Dew actually doesn't know about that. Just checking it out, but couldn't see any of the members over at A.
Bomb is planted. But now this is put Uncharted Pinkers on a pinch. Because it's still 3 players defending that bomb.
I can hear the sound so slightly.
Yeah.
Okay, they're coming on into the site. One just get taken out by Team J.
Ooh, double headshots.
Yeah, nicely done.
Double 2v1.
Don't have much time here, only 12 seconds. Has to push in, but gets taken out. We're going to be tied up 1-1 as Selinet could not pull off the hero play.
Up 2-1. And, you know, I thought Uncharted Pinkers was at the advantage, but double headshot. Rocky Rose tying it up 3-3. No, gave them the victory.
That it did. Okay, we're going to be restarting here, going into round number 3. See what we can get done now. Okay, we got some sound in our ears now. That's good.
Round 1. Smokes down.
Very carefully. Cafe is held down right now by the Uncharted Pinkers. Oh, look at that double kill with the C5. Caught him running into the A site.
Wow.
And now they have a ton of cover of that as well.
They definitely know what they're doing. They know where to place the C5. They know when to throw the smokes. They know when to throw the grenades. Another one!
Right on top of her, too. That's going to be 2 kills in a row.
Clean by Uncharted. Kills out of the 5 were... I mean... it's amazing.
What happened to C1 through 3? C1, 2, and 3?
I don't know.
Are those
Don't
not
ask
things?
Don't ask me.
I thought you were the demolitions expert on the cast. So why did they decide to go for C? Why is it C? What about A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I guess that's not a catchy name for a bomb.
Right, headshot starting it off. It seems like Thailand team, Rocky Rose, is always starting with a player down early game.
Okay, coming in though. Trying to 1v2. Quite work out. They're looking towards mid. They have gotten a bit of damage done.
Have the information now. Another nade kill.
Ran right into that one.
Yep, Suzuka, the only one left, gets headshotted. And Uncharted Pinkers takes another round, making it 3 rounds to 1.
Yeah, you gotta admire the defense here from the Uncharted Pinkers. They looked good on Luxville against the Indonesian team, and once again here against Rocky Rose. Just holding strong. So we do start off round 5 with a headshot from the red team.
They are making their way towards bomb site A. They are in the barrel room, wine cellar. At least 3 players are in with all the smokes down. They may want to get the bomb planted quickly while they have the advantage of their smoke coverage. There we go. Bomb has been planted. 3v4.
It's going to be a hard defense. They're going to have to run inside of the very well-defended building. Start off with some nades, but you can see the cover already, starting with a headshot.
Crossfire
too.
Ooh! All right.
It's not in. That's going to be another one down, one-on-one, but not too much time.
Wow. That was a good firefight. Saw both of the players ducking down and up, trying to dodge the headshots. And Victoria, keep saying Victoria Rose.
Yeah.
I should call it Rocky Rose, or Victoria Rocky Rose. But they were able to take that round, making it 3v2.
Or the Tokyo Mets.
Oh.
Okay.
Right. They are getting rid of all the objects.
Yeah, that seems to be a pretty common strategy
Yeah.
to start off on this map on attack.
Yep.
Make sure you don't get blown up.
Tokyo Mets actually took some damage.
On the stairs.
Yep. Nade is thrown.
Trying to spam through the smoke. They can't see anything.
Yeah, can they even see through that? A 1-for-1 trade though. Another one. Punished. They are going back and forth. Now it's 3v2. Rocky Rose right now. 3 players alive.
That spam was able to get a bit of damage done onto TMJ.
Yeah. Bomb is planted and it's a 2. The 2 players from Uncharted Pinkers has to go through this defense.
Good start. Yeah. Now making that 2-on-2. We're going low on time.
Oh.
Trying to poke on it once again, but this is going to be rough. 1-on-2. Gets taken out. It's now 3-3, all tied up.
Wow. All the female teams are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah. I also like the strategy by Rocky Rose where they're pushing into the A site.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like the defense of Uncharted Pinkers is that strong over there. And they've identified that. They're continuously going for that move. And it's working out for them.
And let's hope that Uncharted Pinkers has caught on to that and decide to defend the A site a little bit more. Now it seems like Rocky Rose is like, alright, they're probably going to bring some more people over to A. We'll try for B site this time around.
taking their time with this one.
Yeah.
See, Mets isn't even. It's like she's AFK back at spawn or something.
I love how Rocky Rose on the attacking side is switching up their strats. In the beginning, going to B, not work out. They switched it up to A. It worked out. They took 3 rounds, and they probably thought, all right, we had enough fun at A site. We'll slow it down a little bit.
Ooh. Nice spam through the smoke and through the windows.
Have that 1-for-1.
And the A site seems to be locked down.
Waktu penggunaan paket Anda tersisa 20 menit.
That's a good nade. That was really close.
Yeah.
Did a bunch of damage here.
And like you said, Valdez, bomb site A has been taken over once again by Rocky Rose. And they are doing 1-for-1 trades, but now it's 2v2.
Nice angle there as she was fighting the opponent. Now 1-on-1 at this moment. Only 14 seconds left, though. You got to take her out and get the bomb. Nearly impossible. Going searching, found her, but died.
Yep. They definitely Uncharted strengthen up their defense on the A site. This is already 4 rounds taken away from them after winning 3 rounds, just because they could not defend the bomb site A.
That's definitely a big hole in their strategy right now. It's like they have pushed 2 members over there at this moment, but you can see player 4, Mirek, was going back towards mid, and so that A site being taken over right now. They're nearing it at least.
Damage taken. They are taking low once again. Like Rocky Rose. Oh, headshot starting. Mets dying. This is a good start for Uncharted. Down.
Yeah. Seems like they've kept their defensive setup. They're just been that one player in the window. RN.
Playing out the clock. Like, I want to see a round. Just 1 round. Both sides just out the clock without getting bombed. That would be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Probably would never happen though.
See a faster response here
Yeah.
from Uncharted Pinkers.
However, Rocky Road over A site again.
Oh,
But
nice.
Uncharted Pinker is not allowing that takeover. 4v3 right now.
It's like a flank here from the wreck.
Yeah. Oh, the bomb has still been planted.
3. This is still possible. They did get that bomb planted, and so far, Uncharted Pinkers has had trouble with defending this. They're going to come from multiple angles.
Ooh, 1 kill. Spamming. Another one.
Wow.
3?
All 3 of them get just wiped out right away. They tried to come from multiple angles, but the defense setup for the Thai team was way, way too good.
Yeah. And now that first half ended with a 5-3 victory. And it was actually a comeback victory because they were down. Thailand team Rocky Rose was down 3-1 if I remember correctly. And then they came back with a 5-3 victory. And we will now switch sides, see how the Thai team plays on the defensive.
Yeah. Could just be like the last one we saw in Luxville, where these teams, they have a preference in terms of which side they want to play.
Yeah.
It was defense on Luxville for that matchup that we saw. Maybe it's attack for downtown.